Welcome to WWLeeTV and a special News Blast edition coming out of WrestleMania 31. There's been a few hot topics backstage over the last few days, and I'm going to give you a few of them just here now. So it looks like Roman Reigns' family were obviously at WrestleMania 31, and it appears as if several of the family members were very angry at the finish of the main event of WrestleMania 31, as plans were changed from Roman Reigns winning the title, but ended up losing to Seth Rollins. It's said that the people around the family, especially Roman Reigns' father Sika, forgot that this business is not real life, and he was legitimately pissed off at the finish and looking to start a war. A lot of people were around the family overall. Some of them were actually trying to calm Sika down, it was that bad. But as you can imagine, all the family flying that way, not only to see Rikishi's Hall of Fame speech, but mostly to see Roman Reigns win the title. I can imagine they were a bit pissed, you know. But that's something that happened in the crowd, and he was meant to be pretty pissed off at the finish back there. So if the family hadn't calmed him down, God knows what he'd have done backstage. So it's always a risk when you're going to WrestleMania. You might not always see who you want to win, even the family. There is also news coming out of the Hall of Fame ceremony that Scott Steiner was banned from the Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday night after the website Wrestling Inc. exclusively revealed that there was some sort of altercation between Scott Steiner and Hulk Hogan's wife, Jennifer. They report it as an ugly incident. No other details are known at this time, but it turned out to be a huge issue leading up to the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, and he was banned from the whole event. So whatever it was pretty bad. I don't know what the details are yet, but I will keep an eye out for you. Whatever it is, it was on a plane, and it's been described as an ugly incident, so I'll keep an eye on this information for you. NXT fans out there, this may be a bit of a shock to you if you don't know yet, but WWE NXT superstar CJ Parker has left the company after being granted his release. The split was amicable as WWE allowed Parker to work WrestleMania 31 access. Parker was reportedly frustrated as he had been with WWE for 4 years and realised he wasn't going to make the main event roster. When Parker left, he was apparently told by WWE officials that he would be welcomed back in the future if he wanted to. Parker was said to have been well liked in the company and was saying his goodbyes at the post-WrestleMania party on Sunday night. Parker is looking to get a job within New Japan Pro Wrestling and hopes of making a name for himself, and is focused on continuing his wrestling career elsewhere. It was reported over the WrestleMania 31 week that Steve Austin was scheduled to arrive in Santa Clara for the event. He was meant to fly out on the same flight as The Undertaker, and they even had a car waiting for him upon his arrival. But Stone Cold never showed up. They even waited till just before the event started, but realised Austin was not showing up. It's been said that backstage, Vince McMahon has basically been as angry as he's ever been before at the situation. Vince is very angry about it, and there's also meant to be some sort of rift between Vince and Austin recently, which has something to do with his podcast airing on the WWE Network and Vince not liking some aspects of it. This is likely why WWE Network is now carrying Chris Jericho's podcast instead. WWE also wanted Austin for the upcoming season of Tough Enough, but reportedly turned it down for an unknown reason. Some expect Austin to address his issues with WWE shortly. Not good for Stone Cold fans, not good for his podcast fans, and not good for WWE by the looks of it, who had plans for him for WrestleMania 31, but he did not show. With Sheamus making his return on Monday Night Raw this week, it has been said that on the recording of SmackDown, Sheamus was wrestling Daniel Bryan and caused a lot of heat on him when Sheamus was accused of working reckless. Onlookers said that Sheamus is basically working very stiff towards Daniel Bryan and not protecting him. He even managed to actually open up Daniel Bryan's head, having 7 stitches. Blood is in the event, so if you watch SmackDown it may be in black and white, or they may have edited it down, but Daniel Bryan does have a nasty cut all the way down his forehead, and it was said that there's a lot of blood. Brock Lesnar's new WWE contract is said to be largely the same as his previous 2 deals. As far as the scheduling goes, a few items were added, but nothing significant, and Lesnar is still working limited dates. As of this week, the idea is to keep Lesnar and Heyman off TV for a while, possibly until SummerSlam, when they will build a feud for the event. So I'd imagine he'll probably come in perhaps a month before or a few weeks before SummerSlam to build a feud with whoever. I'd imagine it'll probably be with the Authority and Seth Rollins, but they are keeping him off TV until that time, with Lesnar and Heyman being WWE's hottest acts and bringing in the biggest ratings and draw in Raw for quite some years. WWE could change this and bring their appearances in earlier. Things could always change in WWE, but don't be too surprised if you see them earlier after the ratings they achieved on Raw the other night. Ronda Rousey is not under contract with WWE, and it looks like her thing at WrestleMania 31 was just a one-time deal. However, there has been some talk of her appearing at Hell in a Cell of all pay-per-views. Not too sure why yet, but it could be that towards the end of this year, around about fall time, so Hell in a Cell, she starts building some sort of feud with Stephanie, and I can quite honestly see Ronda Rousey working some sort of thing at WrestleMania 32 next year. They need a big draw, they need to fill 105,000 seats, so whether it's some sort of tag team match with Ronda Rousey, The Rock versus the Authority, who knows, but I can see Ronda Rousey coming back for a WWE event in the future, especially WrestleMania 32. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will see you all soon. Ciao for now.